Hey, Planeswalkers, Mythras here. Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Today we're going to check out a top 1500 Mythic deck for you. A little bit different. So let's go ahead and take a look. This has a lot of M21 written all over it. We got an Izzet spells deck. So very excited about this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Quickly here is the deck list for you, and it is available for you down below in the description, so you guys will absolutely have a chance to go ahead and play it and get access to it. Now, key components that I just want to call out here, we got Stormwing Entity. This card is ridiculous. I've drafted a ton. I've played it in sealed. The thing that you got to keep in mind here is don't forget, turn 3 you can drop this guy. So it's funny, you read the 2 and the 1 and you're like, oh my gosh, it takes 3 drop, but no, don't forget, it's a 2 drop. So I forget all the time. Just want to call that out for you. Now, quickly here, this guy plus the Petramander and Dorat, the Perfect Pet, or the Sprite, also known as the Sprite Dragon, are going to be your kind of key win conditions in terms of just creature damage to help you kind of get over the top. Now, there is a lot of stuff in here to help you out throughout the match with all the spells and triggers and those kinds of things, so keep that in mind, and we'll show some of that hopefully here in the best of 1 matches. Now, quickly, as I mentioned, deck list down below. Please feel free to ask questions or comments about the gameplay, about the deck list, here to help. Last, let's go ahead and take a look at the best of 3 sideboard options and jump into our matches. So Aether Gust here, we got red or green, so key decks, this is going to be mono red, this is going to be green. You might want to play this against the Temur Elementals deck that's out there. You're probably going to want to play this against the Ugin deck. Usually it's running a Simic right now for ramp, so that's going to be clutch for you there. Also, I would play this against Bant, and I would maybe play this against Jeskai. So, a few things there for you. Keep in mind, lots of great spots for you to pull us in. Disdainful Stroke. Now, there isn't a ton of stuff, especially in best of 1, that's ramping towards 4. There are a few things like Embercleave, obviously, in mono red, but the one place I would play this against is the Walker decks, some of the Jeskai stuff, that Ugin Simic and Temur Elementals deck that's still hanging around out there. Anything Yorion as well, you're going to want to play this. Next, we got Lava Coil. So where would you play this? I play this against like things like mono green, mono red, where you got to get creatures off the board. Rakdos Sack is a big one as well. And let's come back to Aether Gust here. Rakdos Sack and Jund Sack is a good spot for that. Jund Sack is also good for Disdainful Stroke. That if they're running Corvold or the Bola Citadel, that's where you're going to want to play that. Lava Coil, again, like I said, anytime you need to get creatures off the board, that's going to be your friend. Mystical Dispute, I would run against mirror matches. You may want to run this against some of the Walker decks, just kind of as an additional backup for you. Not getting those off the board could be problematic for you, so this is going to be the things like the Ugin Simic one that I was talking about. Also run this against Simic Flash. I'd run this against counter decks like Azorus. A few spots there for you, and the blue-black Flash deck as well, that might be good for you. All right, Flame Sweep, fast decks, aggro decks, Mardu Knights. I would run this against mono red. I'd run this against Temur Elementals as well. Those are a few good spots for you. You may want to run this in the mirror match too, just to get Petramander and your Sprite Dragon off. Something to keep in mind as well. All right, Legion Warboss. Again, I think this is an aggro card. All the same stuff that I was talking about before. Mono red, green, Mardu Knights. I'd probably run this around Rakdos Sack as well. The additional body is going to be very helpful for you. You could play Flame Sweep against the Sack decks as well. And lastly here we have Saheeli, Sublime Artificer. So this is really about getting extra bodies on the ground. Great against aggro and great against the Sack decks that we mentioned. All right, any questions, let me know down below. Here to help if you run into some sideboarding things, or again, comments about the gameplay, let me know. And the season has completed here for June. I did hit the top 1200. I'll be making a video on that soon. And also my ranked mono red deck that got me there. So if any of you know what it's like to get the invite or whatever, would love to know, because I didn't see that when I claimed my rewards. So all right, anyway, let's jump into it here. Izzet spells for you, M21. Very excited about this. Think it's gonna be a lot of fun. And I am playing ranked, and I'm playing in platinum for you right now as well. So this is gonna have all the top players in there right off the bat. So very excited to show this deck. Quickly here, just want to say thank you to all the subs. As always, appreciate your support, feedback. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel down there. Would love to see you around more. All right, let's hop into it. I'm going to keep this deck, and let's do some scrying right off the bat. Do I want the shock? I'll hang on to the shock, just in case we're playing a fast aggro deck. There we go. We will take that. And I will keep that one as well. I am Weasel. We will take him off the board. Hopefully. This is a good matchup for the Izzet Spells deck, too. A very good matchup, actually. Now, hopefully, there we go. That's what I wanted to hit. Was a land. Now we are set. Like I said, I play this deck a few times as mono red, and it was extraordinarily annoying and nasty at the same time. It is a great deck against mono red. Now we still have a little bit of a rush. That's going to be helpful. Not lethal. We will definitely be close here, though. I feel like we do the 2 for the block, and that's just in case. So I can actually hit Torbrand and sack the Immolator. And this will get real nasty. Boom. We'll take it. He needs a lot more than that. I am Weasel. Sounds about right. Nice. So that is a perfect showing of how this deck should roll. That was a good matchup for, like I said, this deck. All right, on to our second match here with our Izzet Spells. Okay, here we go. And on to our platinum match. So we go first. I will keep this. So we got a sack deck. Oh, this could be a problem. I'm going to keep that for now. So this will show you, if we can pull it off, the turn 3 into Stormwing here, which is going to be important for us. We can deal with Butcher. We'll take that. So instead of playing Stormwing, I could take the Butcher off the board. It's going to go on the stack though. So I think we do this. I like that. Double tee up. So I'll trade here. We'll take the draw. Now we can play Stormwing again. Now this Gigantha deck was a top 10 deck here at one point last season by Crokies. So this is what we do here. Get him off the board. Oh, that control is nice. If only, here it comes. Yeah, that's what I needed. I needed a counter spell there. That is really nasty. Ugh. I need this first. Yeah. I don't know. It's got enough for one more. the Death Touch ping is going to get us, I think, unfortunately. And the problem is I need... He has lethal. Oh, good game. Yeah. All right. We're not going to play that out and waste time. 1-1 with the Izzet Spells deck. Unfortunately, we got going on the wrong loop for that one. Let's see next. Could have used some of our Brazen power there to push him back, but alas, the way it goes. All right, on to our third match. Hopefully there, though, you saw how the Stormwing works, because that's really what I wanted to show you guys in terms of those pieces and mechanics. All right, we are not first. We're playing a Yorion. We're going to want... We got Stormwing, though, so I'll keep this. I'm going to do this. Okay. Elementals deck. Here we go. I'll Dragon Fire him next turn, so I'll let him get one, I guess. It's probably one too many. Yeah, it was one too many. Should have burned him. Well, we can do it. Gotta beat Ugin. And elementals. Alright, so good news. We can get Stormwing in. Ooh. Elementals are running counters. Look at that. Look at that.
Witness the ties that bind us all. Behold nature's true power.
So they could slip me.
It will endure.
Let's get Nissa off the board. As much as I don't like that.
Fades.
Oh yeah, it's non-land permanent.
Shelter in my stewardship.
I'm gonna push her back.
The land shall conquer you.
I think that goes back. Actually, let's do this. So I have lethal right now. If I don't block. Yeah, that's why they did that. So now we go like this. And we got it. Boom, there we go. Woo, boom, temur elementals, yorion elementals, done. All right, so we beat 2 good competitive decks, lost to the sack deck. Alas, how it goes. Very excited about this one. I think you guys will have a lot of fun. Again, I've seen this a lot. Well, not a ton, but a decent amount at Mythic. Like I said, the mono red deck that we stuffed at the first one, this is a terrible, terrible matchup for that deck. So this is a good counter in terms of the meta for you guys. I think we'll expect to see more mono red. Like I said, that was a top 1200 deck for me. Got me to 900, and I did finish in the top 1200 like I mentioned. So anyway, back to this deck. Here is the list for you guys. It will be available down below for you in the description. If you got questions, like I said, let me know. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel down over there. Would love to see you around more. Appreciate your support, your feedback, your subs. Looking forward to seeing you much more as we produce top content for you here for M21 and going forward. So take care, Planeswalkers. Mythras out. Hoping to see you again soon. Stay safe. Sub.